Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video, and this is very exciting. This is the first ever community-hosted Battlegrounds tournament that I am a part of. So massive thank you and shout out to Vega for inviting me to join. A link to his channel will be down below. You guys will be able to see a lot of other matches, and I'll be commentating on some I did today. A lot of fun. This tournament is really cool, man. And I'm really looking forward to the tournament scene in this game going forward. So definitely check out Vega's channel, and also check out my opponent's channel here, Infamous. I recently learned about this guy, and so he is very skilled. He's in New Nation, so that should tell you all you need to know. Very skilled alliance. In Alliance War, they're basically our rivals. So I've heard from a lot of other people that this guy is insanely good. And so we've been talking a bit. He seems like a really great guy. You guys should definitely check out his channel, see his perspective on this matchup here. And yeah, so I've get matched with a very skilled individual round one of this first ever Battlegrounds tournament, right? So here we go. So this is a best of 5 series. So you need to win 3 matches to advance. And this is technically pool play. So there's a group of 4 of us. Me and Infamous are in the same group, and whichever 2 players perform the best out of that group of 4 will advance to the next round. So even if either of us lose here, we're not out. We can still make it further in the tournament. And so I go ahead and place Korg. When I have to place first, I always want to place my best defender. So definitely went with Korg, and he places Penny. That's fine. I really like Warlock versus Penny. My rank 4 Warlock. He is a utility machine. He can do things that people just wouldn't expect him to do. That's what I really love about Warlock. He definitely catches people off guard. So the strategy here is just to parry, get our infection active, and then pretty much rely on heavy attacks. We're going to let the bleeds do their thing. It's going to be power draining her and degenerating her, because the Infamous here is running willpower, which 90% of people in Battlegrounds do run willpower. So that's what makes Warlock so good. If they weren't running willpower, it would significantly lower how powerful he is. But because they are running willpower, it works out really well. And you can see my Warlock is also Sig 200, so we got the max degeneration potency. Right there, we did get auto blocked. Fine, it's just a hazard that you're going to have to deal with at the end of the day. But as you can see, we still have over a minute left. This is going fast. This is going really well right now. Feeling great. And she's almost dead. 4%. Boom, she's dead. About a minute kill, 57 seconds. And we're coming out of there with 86% health. So feeling very, very good about this start. It looks like the sound wasn't on. Sorry, guys. I'll fix that. And he did end up timing out to Korg. Yeah, just barely. So we ended up winning that round. So off to a great start. But now it's at this point where I'm looking at my defenders, and I definitely don't feel like I'm up as far as drafted champions go. So I wasn't really sure who to put down here. I can't put my Man-Thing down because he'll just get melted by his Immortal Abomination. I can't put Havoc down because he'll just get melted by Nimrod. So I decided to put Omega Sentinel down. This is really just my only option. And he puts down Mephisto. Now, Mephisto is... Man, I honestly think Mephisto is one of the absolute best defenders in Battlegrounds overall, regardless of the meta. And I genuinely mean that. And that's why I've wanted to awaken my Mephisto for so... This guy is so powerful in Battlegrounds, man. After Act 8.1, if I still don't have an awakened Mephisto, I might just give him a generic. I might just do it. Just give him a generic awakened gem and take him up. Because he is so powerful for Battlegrounds, guys. Seriously. He's so insanely powerful. He requires a very specific counter. First of all, you need to have Incinerate immunity. Plus Mystic Dispersion and everything, and plus his auras of Incinerate give him power, plus being a Mystic Dispersion gives him power, plus these specials take time, and it's just, he's such a powerful Battlegrounds champion, dude. It's honestly ridiculous. He's so powerful. So this fight sucks. This fight really sucks. Havoc, and so another thing with these tournament matchups, there's rules. So there's no pausing, there's none of those shenanigans, there's no force quitting, there's no reroll usage. So your draft is your draft. You got to pick what's best. You don't get a reroll. So you can kind of just get screwed in the draft sometimes, and that's going to happen. But both players can get screwed, so it's fair. But yeah, so here I go for my special 3 with Havoc. Does a crap load of damage, 63k, solid. Triggers his indestructible though, which is fine. You know, we had to beta special anyways. You know, this fight's not going horribly, but it's not going great. It's not going great. So gonna push him to 30%, and then that's gonna heal him up, which is great. He's gonna heal up. He's gonna be indestructible. So we have to worry about that. And yeah, we're gonna time out here, man. We're gonna time out here. And just, I hate Mephisto. I hate him. Sometimes I ban him, but the way I look at my bans right now is Battlegrounds right now. Like, it's all about current stuff. And here, look at this baloney. He gets a special trigger at the end. Like I said, no pausing's allowed. So he took that round. But yeah, so when I look at banning and everything, and Battlegrounds right now, it's all about rank 4s. I think rank 4s are so important. Having them on attack or defense, the extra stats, it's huge. So I try to focus on drafting rank 4s, and when I focus my bans, I try to focus them on rank 4s as well. So all the bans that I've done against Infamous here are against his rank 4s. I banned his Scorpion because I don't want to fight a Scorpion, and I don't want him to have a Scorpion because, you know, Scorpion, he's a Swiss Army knife. He can counter loads of different types of champs, like Man-Thing. He can just, you know, switch to Poison and counter Man-Thing. He can switch to Shock, switch to Rupture. So Scorpion, #1 ban for me, always. And I really want Scorpion. And then he had an Elsa and a Captain America Sam Wilson at rank 4. So those are 2 rank 4s that I don't have. So those are my other 2 bans. And I am going to change my ban strategy a little bit, but we'll talk about that. So here I have Longshot versus a Nick Fury, and he has Nimrod versus Immortal Abomination. So, you know, my I-Bomb's rank 4, his Nimrod's rank 4, but this Nick Fury's only rank 3. My Longshot's rank 3. I'm very confident with Longshot. I'm very confident of fighting Nick Fury. I've never tried this fight before, but I know what I know what needs to be done. All I have to do is do it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to destroy this Nick Fury and try my best. So I just need him to hold block. Going to go ahead and hit into that 4 times, give him 4 buffs, and then I'm going to drop my special 2. I could have had one more of my bad karma, but that's fine. So that's huge. Now I'm just going for heavy attacks to give him more bad karma, to trigger more incinerates. Going to throw off another special 2 just to keep that active. And again, keep going for heavies. This fight is going so good right now. We have over a minute left, plenty of time, and we've already almost taken down his first life. I'm feeling really, really solid at this point, man. Going for some heavy spams in the corner. We managed to take down his first life. That's perfect. Going for some more heavies. Just got a perfect block. Man, I'm feeling good. Just need to go ahead and get off the special 2 here. There we go. I would have liked for him to get some armors, but I just, you know, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. So I'm just trying to go fast, man. Just trying to go fast. So here he's going unblockable, but here beta heavy attack. It's perfect. Counter with my heavy, and then throw a special 1, and he's dead. That was a really clean Nick Fury fight for a long shot, but it wasn't enough. His rank 4 Nimrod just rinsed my I-Bomb in 66 seconds, and that's the end of, that's a loss, round 1. So that was very frustrating. It's very frustrating to lose, you know, when you play really well in a tricky matchup. You know, that makes a loss sting all the more. So really, really annoying and frustrating way to start the series. We're down 0-1. Now we go back in. I do the same bans, and this is the next draft that we got here. So trying to figure out who to throw down in defense. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll throw down Penny. I don't really see a great option for Penny on his roster, but he also throws down Penny, and he was about to throw down that Immortal Abomination, which I was like, oh, that'd be perfect. I really wanted him to throw down that Immortal Abomination because I know I can rinse I-Bomb with Hyperion very fast and come out with full health. But he puts down Penny, and I don't have a good option for Penny here, so I end up using Kitty, and he ends up using Black Widow Deadly Origin. So we're both fighting Penny here. His Penny Parker is unduped, but that doesn't really matter. And we do have class disadvantage. So what's the strategy here? Well, I just need to play Kitty. I just need to be a kitty master here. That's all I need to do. So, you know, we can hit our block. We can get auto-blocked. It doesn't matter. As long as we do it when we're phasing. As long as we do it when we're phasing, we'll take no damage ever. So that's great. Also, a good way for me to get off damage here is going to be through my missed hits. So here, I'm trying to dash into her special 2. So I'm trying to bait it here and then dash into it. So here, boom, perfect. She threw it. And you can see that did a pretty good amount of damage. So that's the strategy. It's very simple and effective. And as long as we're playing our phase to our full potential here, you can see we take no damage from that auto block and we don't have to worry. Explosive personality is pretty much also irrelevant. Right there you see we explode it and we take no damage because we're indestructible whilst phasing. So that's great. Again, see, we get auto blocked. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter as long as we do it while we're phasing. So here I'm like, I'm gonna go for special 2. We have class disadvantage. She has some armor, so that was great. It didn't even trigger the indestructible. Usually Kitty's special 2 does, so that's the real problem. But yeah, so here, get back to 3 prowess, boom, phase, get auto blocked, it's fine, take no damage. So far, man, this fight is going really, really well. Ideally, I need to kind of get her to like another special 2 and just kind of phase it. If I can do that, I think we'll be looking really good. I just need to get there. Also, if I could get to one of my special 2s, but I keep getting power drained. And here she throws a special 1, which was not really what I wanted. And we keep getting power drained, so I'm not able to build to my special 2 anymore. And I feel like I'm just not really doing damage. That's okay. I'm also just trying to maintain my health. If I can come out of here with like full health, I'm thinking, you know, maybe I'll still win. So just trying to do that. Here, take a couple missed hits from her special 1, but it's not really enough, and we're going to end up timing out. But we did a really great job. We still had 94% health, and we took her all the way down to 11%. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. 41,000 points versus 43,854. We had way more health, but he ended up taking down Penny, and he did it in a minute. So that's a first round loss. And after just losing, very frustrating to start this next round with a loss. But now at least he has to place his defender first. So I have a slight advantage here. I'm like, okay, who is he going to place? If he puts that I-bomb down now, that'd be great. He does. Okay, wonderful. All right, this round is mine. This round is mine. And I end up throwing down Dr. Doom. Now, of course, hindsight being 2020, I should have saved that Doom. You know, when I placed Doom here, I was thinking, you know, he's going to destroy it with Overseer, but I know that I can destroy I-bomb faster. So that's why I put Doom down here. But Doom ends up doing a better job than I even anticipated. So I think I really should have saved him for the last round, because this round was pretty much a guarantee as long as I can execute this fight. Like I said, I know this fight very well. I've done it many times, and what you guys are about to see. So it's all just about heavies and special ones. Just try to get in as much of those two things as you can, and you'll be good. It's literally all you got to do. And bait I-bomb special 1. So right there, that first special 1 applied no incinerates. That's fine. Sometimes the RNG is not going to go your way. It'll equal out eventually. Don't even worry about it. That's what I try to, like, when I'm looking at like how many furies I gain off a heavy or how many incinerates I gain. Like, honestly, I think it's better not even to think about it, because like, if it's bad, you know, if it's bad, just don't even think about it. Just think like it'll come back. The RNG will come back in my favor. No point in stressing about it. Just focus on the fight. As you can see, I-bomb also applies a petrified debuff to us, which is honestly so nice of him because it does two things. First of all, it gives us willpower healing, so we're just chilling at a full yellow bar. What it also does is it slightly lowers our power gain, which is so nice of him, because sometimes I get too much power and I end up going to special 2s, which is what I don't want. I don't want to throw special 2s. I just want to keep spamming special 1s. So this fight goes extremely well. We come out with full health, and still got like 50 seconds left. So almost a 69-second fight, 51.5k points. Just fantastic, right? The fight went so well. And Doom ends up doing an even better job, like I said, than I anticipated here. And he ends up timing out. I thought for sure Overseer would have just rinsed Doom. So, yeah, honestly, I wish I ended up saving him for that last round, but I didn't. I didn't. Of course, hindsight's 2020. So now going to this third round, I have to pick first. And I'm just like, what do I do here? Like, I can't put down Domino, because he'll just get Nimrodded. My real only option here is to put down Immortal Abomination. So I decided to do that. And he is going to go... I thought for sure he was going to put down... Actually, I wasn't sure what he was going to do. And he ends up putting down Black Cat. I'm like, alright, perfect. And it was at this point, I thought I won. Now, that's the first problem. You can't count your chickens before they hatch. Is that how the saying goes? Yeah. Because an egg might not have a chicken in there. There might just be yolk in there. So, you can't count them before they hatch. And that's what I was doing here. I was counting, bro. I was like, I got this. Like, Domino versus a Black Cat. Like, this is easy. This is easy, and this is free. This is my win. So I'm going in here thinking, it's 1-1 now. This round's mine, Fight up. Got a nice little crit bleed off the special 1 here. Now I just need to bait her special, but she's being stingy. She's not wanting to throw it. I'm just like, why are you throwing heavies, Black Cat? Come on, please. Please, come on, let's go. Please, do something. Come at me, throw your special. Finally, she throws that. But it's fine. Like I wasn't even worried. In the fight, I was like, okay, that's totally fine. Here, I make a very big blunder. As you see, she just got a cleanse charge. Totally was not thinking about that. So she purified my stun, and she hit me with a little combo right there. Here, drop my special 2. Does a lot of damage, triggers the indestructible, also gives us a crit bleed, so as soon as that indestructible falls off, boom, you can see 3k bleeds, and she's dead. I should have just went for a special 2 to begin with, I think, and we end up losing. So we were slightly faster, but we took some damage, and we lost. Again, 66 seconds, same exact fight. I just lost to it again. His Nimrod beating my Immortal Abomination at a critical moment, again. I'm like, okay, that's it. No more Nimrod. No more Nimrod. He's getting banned next round. 100%. So going to this round, I banned Nimrod, Scorpion, and Captain America Sam Wilson. So I didn't ban Elsa, so he has access to Elsa. So first round here, he throws down Penny. So at this point, guys, I'm down 0-2. If I lose this round, that's a first round loss in the tournament. I'm not out of the tournament, but it puts me in a very bad position. I'm going to need to win all my other matchups to progress if I lose here. So I go ahead and throw Dr. Doom down on defense because I don't see a good option for him. The only option that he has is Mr. Fantastic. And that's fine. I'm sure that's going to take some time. Here I have Spider-Man versus Penny Parker. I'm thinking, okay, I got this. I've done this fight before. Let's go. So feeling very good. We have a Spider-Verse matchup here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start building up some poise charges. So I don't know exactly like how many I want to build here. I'm just kind of feeling it out. Like if she goes for a heavy, gives me an opening, like I'll take it. I don't need to build a 10 here. So I guess I stop at 7. I'm like, all right, yeah, 7 should be enough. I don't want to trigger the indestructible off basic attacks. There, my heavy attack triggered it. That's fine though. I don't mind that at all. And now it's on cooldown, so now I don't have to worry about my basic attacks triggering it. And so right here, we get very unlucky, and she auto-blocks me with 1 charge on my special 1. And then I get parried. And I'm just like... like, are you really? It's like, I always make one little tiny mistake, and then it just snowballs. It snowballs and snowballs and snowballs. And now I'm in trouble, dude. Now I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna lose now. Like... I'm thinking at this point, like, all hope is lost. Like, if I lose this first round, I'm going to be down a round, and I'm already down 2-0. Like, if I lose here, it's pretty much over. And if I do lose here, like, it's going to be so much pressure. Like, and it's just, I throw a special 3 here. I'm like, just get me out of this fight. I'm thinking maybe there's a chance we somehow win this round. You never know until you see this. You see the results, but it's not enough, man. It's not going to be enough. He's going to come out of there a little slower, but with more health. And again, super close. I had 39,871. He had 41,834. So I couldn't even squeak out the win on that one. And I'm just, oh, okay. Like, I'm just like thinking, like, this is not good. And I have to pick first. I'm just thinking here, like, what am I going to do here? I throw down Iron Man. And guys, Like, I was thinking about throwing down Nick, and I was like, no, I need to save my Nick. I'm gonna throw down. I ended up throwing down a Warlock. Now, the Warlock is just meant to take time. He's big, he's bulky, he's tanky, he's rank 4. All he's meant to do is put some time on the fight. And so he throws down Mephisto. Now, I-Bomb doesn't really work on Mephisto because he's poison immune. Kitty is probably my best bet here. She's Incinerate immune. But I have to win. I'm assuming he's going to use Dr. Doom versus Warlock, and he does. That's a rank 4 Doom. I have to win this round. There's no room for error here. No screwing up. It's do or die. If I lose this round, I lose to Infamous. It's do or die. Everything is on the line right here, this fight. So I pick Nick Fury. Why did I pick Nick Fury? He's not Incinerate immune. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I fought a Mephisto on stream, and I finished the fight with 100% health. You need to time your second life triggering right at the end and kill him. And you need to time it perfectly. And I've done it. I've only done it once, and I've definitely not done it a lot. Like, it's not easy to do. But it's do or die. It's do or die here. So I'm just going ham. I'm pushing him. I push him to special 3. I don't care. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Because I'm thinking, you know, he's using Doom versus Warlock. He might be using a special 3 too. So it's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. It's fine. And this is actually great because it did a bunch of damage to me, which is perfect. I needed that. So now we still have a minute 10 seconds. We got time. So now we're going to go ahead and trigger his persistent charges. And you can see we're still taking damage. Got about 20% health. Now, I don't want to die too soon. That's the key. So here, I get him down 7%, and then I let go of my block, let him hit me. He pushes me to special 2, drop it, boom. 100%. Full yellow bar. Perfectly executed. God, that was... Dude, that fight kept me alive. Everything was on the line. That one fight. And we pulled it off. We pulled off the impossible. We did it. Oh, man. Well, sometimes, like, when I really need to step up, I just do. You know? Do or die. You just gotta do it. And so, there's no possible way on earth we lose this round. Like, full health. We're out of here before him. There's no way. And we win it. He comes out of there with 85% health, though, in 100 seconds. 45k. So, if I mistimed that, we would have totally lost. Like, if I came out of there with less than, like, probably, like, 70%, it would have been over. That was huge. That was huge, man. That was so big. So big. It just popped off there. And now at this point, I feel like I got my second win. I'm like, okay. Like, you know, I'm not dead until he kills me. You know, I'm still holding on here. I'm still holding on. So, here, I didn't want him to throw down Warlock. And he didn't. He threw down Tiger last second. I was like, oh, thank God. But the reason he didn't throw him down is because he was scared of me putting my I-Bomb on defense. So the fact that he had to pick first here really helped. And so he puts down Tiger. I'm like, okay, perfect. I got I-Bomb for this. You know, we should be good. But I'm going into this matchup thinking like this is easy, but at the same time, like if I lose this, if I mess up here, it's over. I still lose. So I'm like, okay, just deep breath, let's take it down. Honestly, I was feeling nervous in this fight. I was more nervous in this fight than I was in the Mephisto fight, because like I don't know why, but yeah. So bait out that special one. She throws it. I'm like, okay, that's perfect. Trying to bait another one here. I don't want to dex, and here I take a combo. I'm just like, oh no. Like, Tiger, chill out, please. Here, I miss. And I'm just like, what? But I managed to parry, and it's all good. But it scared me, dude. That really scared me. So here, I'm pushing her power up. You know, we got the acid burn, but she's out of special 2. And, like, I'm shaky right now. As you saw, I already took a combo at this fight, so I am not prepared to bait a special 2 here. So I'm playing slow. I'm just waiting for those poisons to get up there. And here, I'm just going to go for it. And she's dead. 83%. About a minute-long fight. I'm thinking, okay, that's pretty good. You know, Iron Man, he's going to be a bit more of a stall option here. It's going to take some time. And, yeah. He ends up... I actually don't remember. He ends up timing out. It's all because of that Mephisto fight, dude. All because that is do or die. We did. So now it's 2-1. Now we didn't get 3-0'd, which is great. Which was great. We didn't get 3-0'd. So now, I kind of have my second win. So going into this next matchup, I kept the same ban. So Nimrod was banned. We're not letting him have that rank 4 Nimrod. Sam, Captain America banned, and Scorpion still getting banned. And he banned my Torch, my Archangel, and my Gallon. 2 of my like best champs, Torch and Gallon, man. Those are the boys. That's annoying. But here we get Korg again in this 4th round. And he kind of had some trouble fighting my Korg before with Cersei. So I end up throwing Korg down again, and he's going to be going for Cersei again on that matchup. And he throws down Nick Fury, but we're strapped with Kitty Pryde, so, we're fine. We're going to be going for Kitty here. And he does go for the Cersei. So, after he, had a little bit of trouble against, like, the same matchup in a previous round, I'm, like, thinking, okay, as long as I can execute this fight, this should be a first round win. Which is huge. If I can just get up a round on Infamous, like, that's huge. After starting the series, like, 2-0, like, just a round win is nice. This guy is extremely good. Can't give him an inch. So, here with Kitty against Nick Fury, I've done this matchup so many times. I'm extremely confident in it. I fought many Nick Furies in Alliance War with Kitty. I just extremely comfortable with this matchup. And for this meta, special ones are the way to go with Kitty. Against Penny Parker, I couldn't go for the special one route because she is Incinerate immune. But Nick Fury here is not Incinerate immune. So you can see we just triggered those 3 passive Incinerates every single special one. We're not triggering the damage cap either. And because my Kitty is Max Sig, she actually has a good chance to, you see that Incinerate just re-triggered. So it's really great. Having that Kitty at Max Sig is helping me out there. And so here we push him into 2nd life. We're going to go ahead and dash into that hit just to make him take a little bit more damage. Go ahead and drop the special one. There we did trigger the Indestructible because all those Incinerates on Nick Fury added up to our temperature, and it made our prowess just do more damage. It's okay though. Here I'm going to go for another special one with only 2 prowess just to apply some more of that DOT. I'm here beta heavy and then get the fight finished. I didn't want to go for a risky intercept or something, I just wanted to safely end that fight because I know his fight's going to take a while. I think he timed out to it before. So, yeah, this time he did a much better job. He ended up killing Korg with Cersei. 88 seconds, pretty solid. But we did come out faster. So, we do take the first round in this 4th match. And so now he has to place his defender first. Placing your defender first is a disadvantage. And I had to do it first round. So, I'm up. I'm up by a lot at this point because I don't have to pick first. Everything is in my favor now at this point. So I know my matchup, Overseer. I'm thinking, okay, I know I can shred that Overseer fast. So I just need to put someone down that makes him take a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. So rank 4 Doom. He's tanky. We got MD. His specials are annoying. They take time. So I'm just banking on Doom, giving me a little bit of time. That's all I need here. And he ends up using Joe Fixit. Now, that's probably the way I usually lose the most, is being caught off guard by these champs that I don't use, like Sunspot, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Joe Fixit. All these like B, C-lister champs, in my opinion, that I don't have, I don't rank, I don't use, they're actually really good. Just because they're a B-lister doesn't mean they can't pop off and outperform A-listers in certain matchups. So, I was a little worried that Joe Fixit was going to shred my Doom. But at the same time, I know what I need to do. All I have to do is get in here, fight this Overseer, and same thing I did against that Penny Parker. Spam these heavies. Spam these heavies. He's bleeding. He's degenning. He's being power drained. I'm going to go for my special 2. And we can actually weave in a heavy right after. So boom, go for that. Go for another one. I'm not scared of the resist mastery. I don't give a F, bro. I'm going for it. We getting risky. We going for it. I'm not holding back here. We're going all in. This fight's going so well. We still have plenty of time. Gonna go for another special 2 here. He's still being power drained, and he's dead. That was such a clean fight, man. I'm feeling so good about that fight. Got the eyebrows raised. Eyes pop out. the hair back. I love Warlock's victory animation, but it's awesome. And so, yeah, Doom does his job, man. Doom did his job. He just took time. Took 103 seconds to take him down. He also did some damage. So, we come out of there with a 2-0. So now it's tied. Now it's 2-2. We've managed to come back from being down 0-2. And now I have the momentum. You know, I'm up 2 rounds. I just 2-0'd him. I am up all the momentum right now. Now we just got to bring that momentum into the final match. And another thing that I was kind of, going through my head when we were playing is that if any of you guys are familiar with the Smash Ultimate competitive scene, there was a player that was regarded as like the best for a very long time. His name is MK Leo, and in a lot of tournaments, he would start by being down 0-2. People would get up and almost 3-0 him. They'd be so close to it. But then, after he would lose those 2 matchups, he would learn his opponent. He would then adapt to his opponent, and then he'd come back. And it was very common for him to reverse sweep. You go down 0-2, and then you win the next 3. And he did this in so many tournaments. He was like known for it. So I was kind of going through my mind here. I'm like, okay, like I just got to pull an MK Leo. I just got to reverse sweep here. Like I just got to adapt, come back. And I'd say the biggest adaptation was just banning his Nimrod. That was the biggest adaptation that I did. And that really helped in those last 2 matchups. So here we have Penny Parker with Hulkling. So, Hulkling is not the best for Penny in this meta because of the explosive personality, but that doesn't mean he can't do it still. Gallon is going to do it way faster, and he's going to have more health, going to come up with more health, but Hulkling can still do it fast. He just won't come out with as much health. So here, I hit into her block, don't care, trigger the explosive personality, get my 2 Furies, and you see I triggered the Indestructible on her as well. It's fine. Now we're going to get a fat combo with the Furies afterwards, throw my special 1. Usually that rotation is enough to kill. I think maybe because I hit our block 2 times that it wasn't. But then we just go for one more combo into another special 1, and we're done. And we still have a minute on the clock. So we were able to come out of there very fast. And so he's using Elsa against Penny. Now remember, I was banning his Elsa in the first 2 series, but then I shifted that Elsa ban to a Nimrod ban instead. So now he has that rank 4 Elsa. Now, the reason I was banning rank 4 Elsa is because I don't have her, and I don't know how good she's going to be, and I also don't want to fight her. And he seemed like confident going in with her against Penny, but Penny did a great job. He did take off a lot. I think she can do that fight. It just, I don't know. It definitely doesn't seem ideal. Not even close to like as good as like Hulkling and some others can do that fight. So we end up winning the first round. Again, we got all that momentum going right now, and I'm just feeling fantastic. And again, I had to pick first round 1. So now I'm up a round, and he has to pick first. Like, all the cards are in my hand right now. I'm in a great position, and I'm trying to think, who do I want to put on defense here? I have some good options, and I decided to go ahead and throw down Doom. Now, if I didn't have any past experience fighting Rintrah, I probably would have tried to use Doom against Rintrah. But I tried that before, and it did not go well at all. I actually really hate fighting Rintrah. I really like banning Rintrah. But his was unduped, so I didn't even really notice it in his deck. So now he puts on defense. I'm thinking, like, wow, Tiger versus Doom, I know that's a decent matchup. I have no idea, like, how good of a Tiger player Infamous is. So I don't know. I'm assuming he is going to destroy that fight. So I'm going to go in here with Nick, and this fight does not go great. Like I said, I detest Rintrah, honestly. I hate him. I hate fighting him so much. I hate when my opponents use him. I hate this guy, dude. I hate him because he's so good. And so here he just goes unstoppable. Like, I don't know how Rintrah works. I don't know how to fight him. And I'm like, dude, are you... And I get hit by a special 2 here. I'm just like, bruh. Bruh, this is not a good start. This is not a good start. But I'm just thinking, like, it's okay. We're up around. Let me just do the best I can here. Let me just try to get him down. And he's going down. He is going down. Here's going to throw another special 2. This one I'm going to try to evade. There we go. Didn't get hit by that one. But, I'm just thinking in the back of my mind, like, it's all good. That's what I love about Nick Fury. Like, I don't care at all how much damage I take with him, because I have that second life. Nick Fury has the best safety net in the game, especially in Battlegrounds, where, that safety net can only be used the one time, which is what benefits Nick the most. So, I'm not worried. I'm thinking, like, you know, if I can pull some of those Mephisto shenanigans again, maybe I can even finish this fight with, like, full health. You know, I don't know. That's what I'm kind of thinking in the back of my head. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. You know, it's totally fine. We still got this. I could still come out of here with, like, a full yellow bar. It's possible. It's possible. And here he's going unstoppable again. And then he killed me. He killed that first life. So he screwed up the whole plan of, you know, trying to time things. And he's being stun immune. And I'm just like, dude, can you just die, you stupid bull? Can you just get out of my way? So I throw my special 3 here. Because, you know, we have the Fury. And it didn't even trigger the damage cap. I guess those armors probably helped them. But now we are able to get off those really fat bleeds. So, you know, those are doing work. And yeah, one more of those light bleeds is going to go ahead and do the trick. And we just managed to get out there before timed out. And looks like he had some problems against Doom. I don't know what happened. But like I said, you know, you can make one small mistake and then it can just snowball. That's probably what happened. But yeah, we ended up coming back from an 0-2 start. Really crazy way to start off this tournament. I think Infamous is very skilled. So, like, this is a massive win for me. And just, you know, going forward, it's going to give me a lot of confidence. But yeah, massive thank you to Vega for including me in the tournament. I'm really happy to be here. Big shout out to Infamous, a very, very talented and worthy opponent. You guys should definitely check out both their channels. Like I said, links will be in the description below. But this was my perspective on this round 1 match. And that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this, drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more Battlegrounds tournaments, more Battlegrounds streams, all that good stuff. Let me know for the next round if you guys want to see me stream my perspective, or if you like a video commentary like this afterwards. We can mix it up. We can do lots of things. That's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Peace out.